everyone. Welcome to another episode of the Phone Show. Nice to see you all. I hope you had a good Thanksgiving if you celebrate Thanksgiving. And if not, I hope you all had a fantastic day yesterday.
Yeah, we're live. Rocky with says hello, and they're not going to be in like either one of them.
Okay, why? Not. They're not.
He doesn't feel well, and Natalie doesn't feel well.
Okay, that sounds okay. Rockety.
Send a hundred things.
All right, everybody. Thank you for the 100. What I'm working on today, again, is going to be the Hammerhead Corvette. Now, this is where I'm at right now. I am working on putting this bridge piece in here. All right, and the reason I have to put that in there is so that this does not crush when you grab hold of it. I did that right here. Okay, and as you know, I folded this around yesterday or Friday. No, doggone it. Wednesday. Anyway, I've got to do this piece as well. All right, you guys, I'm going back down to build mode, and there it is.
Edrich has been
Howdy, Edrich.
out really bad. Hold on. Edrich is in.
Yeah, got that. Now, we put some Elmer's glue in here, which is my bonding agent. I use it all the time. And so what we've got here is now I'm using this dental thing to spread it out and to get the glue evenly placed all the way around here. And so then we clean off our tools, because do not leave your tools get messy. It makes it very difficult to build later on. And now this piece, I'll let it absorb in there for a little bit longer, but I think it's going to be good. We just hold that over there, and I hang on to it for a little bit. Now, these are the pieces that I am making for the inside of the bracing. Because if you do not build structurally correct, you cannot play with your paper toys. They're paper. They will not work. They will break on you, and they'll break regularly because they're not built structurally correct. Now, a lot of people are going, it's structurally correct with paper? Yes. All right. I have learned over years and years and years of building, you can make some amazing stuff out of paper. But you have to be willing to have the dedication to build it correctly. If you want to just rush through a paper build, not a problem. You can do it, and it'll get done, and you'll have a fantastic looking piece. You just can't do anything with it. Now, as you know, I play with my toys all the time. I built this 16 years ago. Be 17 years in January. Mac and cheese box, Elmer's glue, and acrylic paint. And it is still almost as good as the day I built it. And I have built others as well. Lots and lots and lots of others. I have over 300 pieces built worldwide. And it doesn't matter what it is. Okay, you may not like sci-fi. Well, somewhat. I like Hot Wheels too. I made this Hot Wheels sized DeLorean out of recycled paper. So it's all the amazing things that you can do. But you have to have dedication to doing this. Well, isn't that cool? That seems to be staying in place. Now, oops, I need this one. All right, let's see if I can change this.
Mike, show that again. Oh, that was cool.
What?
One time
The,
Cool. I've never seen that one.
what, the DeLorean? No, you've seen this one. You've seen this one. This is the droid control ship. It just doesn't get shown very much because, I don't know. I got so many other things that I built. I've literally been building for 16 years with just paper. And so, anyway,
Coolest piece in my collection is the X-Fighter, and I have a lot of cool stuff.
oh, that's very cool. Thank you, Titan.
You got a couple people saying, "Hey, buddy," and hello.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to another episode of the Phone Show. I hope all of y'all that celebrate Thanksgiving had a good Thanksgiving yesterday. I spent it with my family, and yeah, it was a good Thanksgiving. Now, I've got these two pieces down to where they are just about perfect to slide into here. Just like that. That is good. Okay, so now that last little cleanup was perfect on this.
Been a while, pops.
Well, welcome back. Nice to see you. I hope you had a good Thanksgiving, and if you don't celebrate Thanksgiving, I hope you had a very good day yesterday.
Edrich barbecued a silverback gorilla.
Yeah, right. I think they're protected.
Yeah, good luck trying to catch one of those guys.
Yeah. If you do, he'll tear your arms off and kill you with them.
Somebody said, "What's a Hammerhead Corvette?"
Look it up. Hammerhead Corvette is from Star Wars. Oh, these are going to be the turrets, by the way. They are not built yet because I have got so much to do with getting the wiring and the guns set up on this. Hammerhead Corvette.
Cruise on the way to Florida right now.
Who's on the way to Florida?
Somebody in the show is on the way to Florida. They're on a cruise.
On a cruise? Wow, that's cool news. I was actually stationed in Florida back in the 70s. I spent 2 years at Key West. Now these just come off, okay, you guys. They're not set up yet because I've got to build the turrets into this.
Oh, that's Fish Boy.
Aw, Fish, welcome back.
He changed it. Yeah, he changed his name. I remember him.
And yeah, and what's his new name?
And it's Rip Techno.
Rip Techno. What? Okay. Come on, get on there. All right. And then I have to keep practicing this, taking them off and putting them on. Because,
Toilet paper roll.
what?
Somebody said toilet paper roll.
Paper towel rolls. Toilet paper rolls aren't heavy enough. And this is just a cracker box that I used for this part. This one's Pepsi, that's crackers, and I don't know what the rest of these are. Okay, so this is the starboard side. Yeah, that starboard. Starboard and port. Okay, now Oh, isn't that cute? How did that happen? Let's see, starboard port.
Want to pile the swivel sticks and the sabers in, Mike? Want them?
Say everybody, we are working on getting a new site up to where I can sell merchandise. And the site is called paperarmy.net. We're going to have these on the site. Derek's making these and his son. And I have a bunch of swizzle sticks that I am going to be selling there. These are almost complete. I've got a little bit more glue to dry on these and some more painting to do. A little bit of detail work. And then these are complete. Nice thing is there will be 10 of these. I take that back. One of them already is sold and is gone. So there'll be 9 of these on the site for sale.
We had a storm come through town today. A lot of trees fell down. The wind went from nothing to ultra in less than a minute.
Oh yeah, those microburst storms are bad.
And Rip Techno sent a floating heart and 100 joules.
Thank you, Rip. Thank you for your support, everyone. It sure helps out the show a lot. So thank you all very much for your kindness. Now, see, when I get ready to put these actually in place, what is going to happen is once the turrets are complete and this goes on here like this will be glued in place. They will never ever come back off. And I am very good at what I do. As some of you have noticed, I build some amazing things. One of the reasons I do is because the time in my life that I started this, the only thing I had to build with was paper, Elmer's glue, and acrylic paint.
John Andrews sent $20, Mike.
Oh, John. Thank you, John. You know, I twerk for 20s. We got an ongoing thing here at the Paper Army that I like to have fun, and I like to have everybody have fun. And so Eddie is going to go, can't twerk this for John. And John, you can pass it on to anybody you like. If you laugh at it, John, we're good. I don't care if you're laughing at me or laughing with me. But if you're laughing, that's a good thing because there's not enough laughter in the world today. Too much pain. And so if we can make the day just a tiny bit better, here goes. All right, Eddie, I got to get warmed up. That's the first twerk of the day, you guys. Oh, man, here we go. Don't want to get any hurts anywhere because I hurt everywhere all the time anyway. So here we go, Eddie, hit it.
You can't twerk this. You can't twerk this. Feet drop heavy when I step on the floor. Bounce so clean they begging for more. Got the whole crew hype when I twist my wrist. Trying to keep up. Nah, John, you can't twerk this. You can't twerk this. I'm the headline act, like splash when I move. Every step I take got its own kind of groove. If you think you can match it, better call in a witness, because I shut it down quick. You can't twerk this. You can't twerk this. You can't twerk this, John. You just can't twerk this.
There it is, everybody. Hope you enjoyed. I hope you had fun. If you're laughing, that's a good thing. All right, you guys.
Smile and laugh. It works.
Yes. Laughter is the best medicine, everyone. And right now, the world does not laugh. And we need to change that the best we can. So, thank you, everyone, for joining the phone show. Thank you for sharing me with others. And thank you for putting up likes. Steve, I always warm up. I don't pull hammies. Have not done since high school. That was like 60 years ago. So anyway. All right, back to building.
First time here, showing up when the twerking started. I'm not disappointed. What are you doing?
Oh, that's good news. Welcome to the phone show. What I'm working on right now is this Hammerhead Corvette. Let me plug this 9-volt in here. and I'll show you what's going on. Okay, guys, here's the deal. Now, you can see I got a lot of lights on this thing. Well, this is also fiber optics. And so, I am going to be adding fiber optics to all of this. Anyway, that is why this build is going to take longer to do, is because it all has to be built from scratch. And having to do that, it makes it very difficult to do. All right, you guys, I'm going to have to go pull up the Hammerhead Corvette. So, I will see you all later. You'll see me, but I can't see you because I'll have a picture up. Alrighty, we can close that. That don't need to be open. And there it is right there. Hammerhead Corvette. Now, there's a lot of little detail work that goes on with this.
Mike, I just sent you a picture.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, look at Grant's jaw.
Oh, shit. What's that from?
He's got an abscess.
Oh, man. And I don't suppose they can do anything but pull that thing out.
Probably.
Wow. Holy free
I've been
holies.
doing it for 16 years. Holy cow. For reference, I called my dad Pop, so I mean, it's respecting.
Yeah, that's cool. Yes, 16 years. I start my 17th year January 1st. And
Send 100 joules.
thank you for the jewels. Thank you all for your support. I appreciate it very, very much. I tell you what, y'all, it does make paying rent easier. Thank you for your support. Now, these are scavenged. These right here are scavenged lights. They came out of an old toy. These ones are not. Say what, Eddie?
HSB sent a floating heart. Joy's in.
Thank you for the floating heart. Hi, Joy. Welcome to the show. Hey, Joy, when did the goose start laying eggs? Or I should say, when do your geese start laying eggs?
You got a lot of people in here, Mike. You want to show something?
Hey, everybody. I'll show you something here right now. This is kind of cool. This is my finished monster truck. Warthog monster truck for Master Chief. And as you can see, Master Chief has full control of his big Gauss gun. And that's it. Yeah, this is kind of cool. Master Chief also will get out of there, and he will sit in his seat in this independent suspension. Very cool. It's just a push toy. It's a paper art masterpiece of mine, and took 2 months and a week to build this. And lots of folks in the show watched me build this from ground up. And that's what I'm doing right now. Is I'm building a Hammerhead Corvette. All right, it's going to have lights in it. Now, this Hammerhead Corvette is the one that crashed into a Star Destroyer. Okay, now as you can see right here, I have a crashed Star Destroyer, part of. All right, this is where the Hammerhead crashed into it right there. Now, I'll show you what is actually going on with this one. All right, this one is also lit up.
Mike, somebody said, hey, sir, I recently bought an H2S to start my 3D printing business, but also for my personal geeky shenanigans. Any advice for this newbie?
Well, I've never touched 3D printing. So I have no advice I can give you other than be dedicated to what you do, no matter what it is. This here is an old recycled battery compartment for my bicycle, my mountain bike. And It broke, and so now I'm going to use it to build with. Because
It says my desk feels claustrophobic.
your desk feels claustrophobic? Well, clean it. That'll fix that. So, these are the cool things that you can do. This is all recycled paper, everybody. I've been doing this now for 16 years. It's the first time I ever had a job that I liked enough to continue with, or that I didn't get better than the boss at, because I am the boss and I get better with this every year. And it's like these. These are cool. I love these swizzle sticks.
Strong Bear's in.
Hi, Strong Bear. Welcome to the show. Oh, that's really tough to see. Man.
Oh, nice, Mike. That looks really good on your shoulder.
Okay, you guys. Now, here's the cool thing about this. It doesn't matter what it is. If you learn how to build with my techniques, you can take recycled paper. That's not paper. Well, it's on paper. I glued those iris petals onto a paper towel. And then I glued them on bendy wire and made this dragonfly. This is just part of what you can do. You might like The Walking Dead. I made Michonne's katana. I'm also working on Lord of the Rings, the sword Sting. This is Negan's bat, Lucille. And I'm probably going to have to show people how to make barbed wire, because a lot of folks you might need barbed wire for a display you're making, of World War I or II. And I have learned how to make micro barbed wire. It's actually fairly simple. I take 3 strands of 7 mil stainless wire, and I twist it with a drill. All right, I wind it all up until it's tight like this. Then what you do is you put this end in a vise, you put this end in your drill, you pull it tight, and then you can wrap bendy wire around it using 2 different types of pliers. Needle nose, 2 needle nose pliers. I have a flat, and then I have one with serrated edge in it. And so then I wind it around and I snip it off. Now, believe me, this barbed wire is real. When I first made this, to make those bats, Lucille's, I got cut 6 times making that barbed wire. Bleeding cuts. And so I highly recommend being very careful with that, because it will cut you. All right, now these here, let's see here. I got something back here. I think I can bring this up now. Oh yeah, there we go. All right, now I had these behind the computer and the fan, and they were drying all weekend. Now I need to, and it won't move. These are the guns. They are also controlled by fiber optics. They're like this. Now I have to start building the guns on here, because they have to go on this turret like this. These go inside here, and they will be they will be attached to the lighting as well. Now I'm getting very close to having, once these are on and the turrets work, then I have to create a wiring harness, meaning all of these have to be separated into red, yellow, green, white, etc. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make these blue. All right. Now, yep, those are there. Okay, so now to make a turret. This is the difficult part. All right, it's got to be around here. Okay, so now, let me see here. I need a tube that I can create the guns on. All right. I have been collecting round stuff for 16 years. Okay, this whole box is full of round stuff. Big ones, small ones. All right, old ink pen bodies. This tubing right here. Now I think I'm going to use this size. This is what size round thing I need right here.
Uncle Fred said, how you doing?
Who said that?
Uncle Fred.
Uncle Fred. How you doing, Fred? Welcome to the show. Yep, that looks really, really good. Oh, menthol. Okay, so now, here we go. This paper comes out of a grocery bag, right out of the grocery store.
HSB sent thumbs up for Jules. Yeah.
Thank you, HSB. All right, so I don't need it very tall out of there. We need a quarter, a half inch. Yeah, because I can cut a half inch down. Okay, so now I need to make 2 half-inch pieces, but I think I'm going to cut 4 of these babies out of here because I think it has to be heavier than just 2 pieces. Now, I got most of my rulers I don't use, don't need to. I use this 6-inch steel rule the most, but it won't measure that. So over here on the wall, hanging up, always at hand's reach, is my 12-inch steel rule. And I got this at Wally World for like 75 cents or something 5 years ago. And, or maybe it was $1.50, I don't know. But it's aluminum. So it's not steel rule, but it is straight and it works well. And I make sure never cut with this side that I use. I cut with this side over here, and you can see my X-Acto knife has slipped a couple of different times. Down there. But anyway, this is a very good ruler, very cheap. Matter of fact, this whole hobby is cheap. My Dremel is probably one of the most expensive things that I've paid for. And it's a Dremel Lite, and I think I paid, I don't know, $25 for it on Amazon. And I've been using it now for over 5 years, and darn thing comes in super handy. Okay. And everyone may wonder how I cut so straight. One of the ways is because I watch the tip of these scissors and I keep them lined up on my line. And that allows the scissors to be extremely accurate on their cutting face. Because scissors... Say what, Eddie?
Uncle Fred said woodworking is a lot of money to spend on.
Yes, woodworking is not cheap, especially if you use stuff like mahogany or ironwood or cherry. That stuff costs a bundle. The tools that you have are expensive. All right, so now what we got going on, now we apply the Elmer's glue. Now, if you're in Europe, it's PVA. There's a lot of other places that has PVA as well. But here in America, Canada, and like Australia, it's all Elmer's. And so...
Big time spike.
Big time spike. Hey, everybody, as soon as I get done putting this piece on here, I will show you the Star Destroyer. It is my most amazing piece. Now, this is tapered, so it is going to want to twist this paper. All right, so I have to force it to go around here straight. which is okay. Tapered things are easy to get around. Hey everyone, check this out. My Star Destroyer has over 11,390 pieces of paper in it. It is made out of cracker boxes, some Nike shoe boxes, 2 bottles of Elmer's glue, and over 11,000 pieces of paper. This is probably the most amazing piece I have. And thank you all for taking screenshots and sharing this with others and putting up all the likes you guys do. Thank you all very much. And as you can see, this is basically a movie quality piece. It is even starting to patina, which is way cool. This thing is almost 10 years old. I built it in 2017. And yeah, it's broke a couple of times. I've had to repair it. But the nice thing is it's made out of paper. That's the cool thing about this. It's easy to fix. You just take the part that broke and you put it back on with Elmer's glue. It's just absolutely amazing. And for all y'all that think it's a Lego, you can't do that with a Lego. They explode. Mine do not. These are made out of recycled paper, you guys. So this whole build was 2 bottles of Elmer's glue. So this thing cost me $3 to make. The paper was free. And you're going, what do you mean free paper? Free paper? That Star Destroyer was made out of these.
$100 bill sent 100.
Ah, thank you for the $100 bill. $100 bill. Yeah. Crackers. Building material. Pepsi boxes. This stuff is called chipboard, everybody. Don't confuse it with cardboard. It is not. You can't do this with cardboard. Chipboard. And don't think that chipboard is made for building houses. If you're thinking that, you're stupid and you don't know your terminology. If you want to build houses, use particle board. My building materials are free. Don't cost me anything.
Very well done, sir.
Well, thank you very much. And it doesn't matter what it is, you guys. I got one of the coolest cracker box aircraft in the world. Made out of a cracker box. Okay? This thing, very, very cool build. Now, to tell you how well this is built, I have had numerous men and women come into here that were in squadrons of A-10s. Gun with wings. And they said that my A-10 looks exactly like the A-10s that they worked on. Reason it does is because I built this cracker box A-10 from pictures that were on my laptop. And you guys, they're super tough. Come on. You can play with these. I have broke this in the past, bang it around and stuff. It's made out of paper. I just glued it back together.
2 comments, Mike. Somebody said I once built Tracy Island from Thunderbirds the same way, and somebody else said, how do you build a house with board? You mean boy house?
Chipboard. You can make chipboard houses. Yeah, like this one. Okay? Yeah. But if you want to be stupid, you can be stupid. It's particle board that you build houses with. Chipboard and particle board are 2 different things. So don't come in my show and think you're fancy pants and be able to talk about something that you maybe don't know anything about. And obviously, you do not. So, take that, put it in your pipe and smoke it.
Next step will be real house.
No, I'm not building no real houses. I did that years ago.
Been there, done that.
Yep. As Eddie said, been there, done that. Poured concrete, built houses, worked on bridges. Yeah, I like framing better than roofing. I tell you what, if I put a roof on a house today, it'd all be metal.
Yeah, I can't do. I don't know how they do roofing all day long.
Oh yeah, it's not easy. It's boring as hell. Yeah, roofing is stinking boring. All right, now there is the part of the turret that I'm working on right now, and I just take my thumbnail and I push this off of here. As soon as that stays put, and that comes right off just like that. I need one more of these, and then I got to go over it once that's dry. Then I got to go over it again with another layer because it has.
What project made you learn the most about your craft?
There is no single project that made me learn the most about my craft.
Sorry,
I have been constantly learning for the past 16 years. And so I'm still learning. It's like building the monster truck. That was a completely new learning curve. Building the Black Pearl, making the riggings, that was all new. I have never stopped learning this craft because since I designed this craft and I made it, I've had to continually learn. And it's just like having this paper to wipe my fingers off on. I had to learn that because if you don't keep your fingers absolutely clean, stuff sticks to it that shouldn't. And then you're having to fight with parts. Learning how to use just the right amount of glue also helps out. Because if you get too much on there, nothing wants to stick right. Keeping your fingers clean.
Build a World War II German PZIVH medium tank.
Yeah, go ahead. Learn this hobby and you build it. I do not have time to build something like that. I have lots of this bag material. I am constantly throwing out the old ones that are all covered in glue. Hi, cats. Welcome back. I hope you had a good Thanksgiving. Okay, now these pieces. Okay, I have to build an end on these because the guns are shaped interesting shape on these.
What was your most fun project, if you have one?
Most fun project? Wow. I would have to say it's probably different every time I think about it, but honestly, fun projects, I would say Lucille was probably the most fun, most dangerous, but the most fun. Yeah, I liked building Lucille. That was a fun build. Of course, the DeLorean was also a fun build. So how do I pick number one? I don't know. Yeah, I absolutely don't know how to pick a favorite. All right, now what I'm doing is I'm roughing up this plastic. All right, this is a plastic Q-tip that I make guns with. I do that because they're very strong. It'll bend, but it won't break. And
Papua New Guinea again.
Papua New Guinea is in. Welcome back to the show. Nice to see you. I hope you had a good day yesterday. Sorry I wasn't in the show, everybody. I had to go to Thanksgiving with my family. And I'm going to take Christmas off too, you guys, because I need to keep my crew happy. And one of the ways to do that is to let them have holidays. I would work myself every holiday. It doesn't bother me at all. I don't care. but my crew has families that it does matter. And so I think of them as well.
And you got a lot of people in here, Mike.
Welcome, everybody. I hope all of you that celebrate Thanksgiving had a great Thanksgiving yesterday. And thank you all for sharing me with others. Hey, everybody, we're trying to get to 100K followers. Any of you that aren't following me, could you please follow me? That's something that I'm more hoping for than anything else, is to get to 100K followers. Uh-oh, that came out. I knew it might. Once,
Since I watched you.
oh, it's been a while. Okay, I'm glad you made it back.
What content does this channel offer? I'm new here.
What content? I build paper things out of recycled paper. As you can see by this here Hammerhead Corvette, this is made out of quite a few different types of paper. This is paper towel rolls. These are Pepsi box, cracker boxes. I'm using fiber optics, recycled old toys, lights. And this build is like everything else I build. It takes a lot of time, and you have to have dedication to do this. Where are those? Ah, there they are. I'm working on.
Like your suspenders.
Well, thank you for the comment on the spenders. This is going to be Sting from Lord of the Rings. So there's a lot of things that I do. We are going to have a site that I'm going to sell my things on. Derek, one of my mods, makes these out of wood, puts them on his little lathe and lathes them down. And these swizzle sticks right here, I'm making 9 of these. And so they'll be on the site as well. These come in many, you can buy them singular like this. They'll be 25 bucks for a piece. If you want them on a plaque like that, then they're 50. And so there will be different things that you can get depending on your financial abilities. So these are not done. They're in the works. But you can basically make anything you want. It does not matter what it is. I build all my stands out of paper. Reason being is it's cheap. Okay, it doesn't cost nothing. It's super economical.
Hello, brother. It's very interesting.
Yes, thank you very much. This is a Dalek from Doctor Who. All right. This is a super hard build, everybody. Don't let the looks of it deceive you. This is a hard build. I will not ever make these again.
Doctor Who?
Doctor Who.
Yeah, who?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh. Have you ever considered using 3D printing into your projects?
No, I have not considered using 3D printing in my projects because most people in the world cannot afford a 3D printer. So, I do not want to start that. I am a 3D printer. It doesn't matter really. I still got to fix
What
that.
made the Dalek so challenging?
Everything about the Dalek was challenging. Getting those little balls to stay in place so that they'll never come out. Building his gun and his eyeball. Building these pieces. Putting all of these in here, into these plates. This was supposed to be an easy build. I figured I could get all 5 of these done in a month. It took 3 months to finish the Daleks. Say that again, Eddie?
Is that F-13, whatever the hell that is?
There's no such thing as an F-13.
But only eyes. Yeah, I didn't want to say it. me and my luck there being the F-13 that just came out last night. I look like an idiot. Thanks, Hoss. Will do.
Okay, so now let's put this back on here. That has dried enough that I can go ahead and start the second layer on this.
Likes, Mike.
100 likes, you guys. Thank you all very much. I hope that I can get 100 new followers today. That would be probably the most fantastic thing of 100 today. And thank you all for your support, for helping with donations. Thank you for sharing me with others, everybody. That's so cool as well.
Can you show the Avalon? Joy wants to see it.
Yes, Joy, I can show the Avalon. Let me get this part finished here, and I will get the Avalon. Hey, everybody.
That hammerhead?
Say what, Eddie?
Still building that hammerhead, somebody asked?
Still building the hammerhead? Why would I not be building the hammerhead?
I think they're just asking, Mike. And Passengers is free on YouTube, by the way, Joy said.
Oh, Passengers is free on YouTube. That is awesome news, you guys. I think Passengers is one of the best underrated movies ever. These parts I'm working on right now are for the hammerhead. And that's why when you said that, I was like, why not? It's not done yet. The hammerhead will not be done for, I would say, 6 months. All right, that means it puts it into next year. Oh, hey, everybody. If you go to paperarmy.net, please go to paperarmy.net and vote for the fan build next year. Because when I'm done building the Hammerhead Corvette, I'm going to start the fan build. There's 4 choices over there. Please go vote. Okay, change this because the Avalon is big. It is not as big as the Star Destroyer, but it is close. Best movie, I think, in years is Passengers.
Michael Borgo said high five.
Oh, thank you, Michael.
That's sick, Mike.
Yeah, I know, it's really cool. And believe me, this thing's been broke 3 times. I've had to fix it. Last time it broke, it fell off the 4 stories up here. Fell down on Grievous, broke General Grievous's neck off, and broke this shield spike off. This is my own design for healing the broken part of this.
Somebody's asking, comes with lightsaber. I don't know what they're asking.
What'd they say?
Mitch, re-ask your question. That makes no sense. And Joy said that building's
Oh.
so cool. I hope you get 100 subscribers today.
Oh, thank you, Joy.
Got like 10 last night. It's a weekend of sharing and love.
Yeah, well, the thing about this is, I suppose it looks like a lightsaber, but not really. The handles are never hollow like this. That's what he was talking about. He's talking about this, the shield device for the Avalon. And it just goes back together like that. The Avalon, everybody, from the movie Passengers. Very, very good movie. I hope you have a chance to watch it. It's free on YouTube. Or as I like to call it, YouTube.
The way that movie is awesome.
Since I was up.
Mike, if you send me the Avalon, Mike, I'll show it to people here.
Yeah, okay. Why don't you send me 25,000 plus tax, and I'll do that.
In the mail, Mike.
Uh-huh. Well, when I get it, you'll get it.
Titanic is winning by 9 votes.
Titanic is winning by 9 votes. And that is hey, you guys, the Titanic movie was so bad, in my opinion. All right, the North Atlantic is ice water. I had to study ice water survival in the Navy. You fall in the North Atlantic back in the 20s, you could only stay afloat for 10 minutes and then you drowned because the water is so cold that your muscles quit working. Hypothermia sets in and you die. So all of that movie with them running around under the decks with all that ice water in there, it was impossible for that to have happened. Only in Hollywood.
The Titanic was blown up by Joe Morgan. Was it Joe Morgan of Cincinnati Red?
I don't know who Joe Morgan is, and the Titanic wasn't blown up. It hit an iceberg and sank. Get your terminology correct there, youngster. Study, learn. Never stop learning. It's the most important thing I can tell you. This is over 3,000 pieces. Took 1 year to make, an hour a day for a year.
You have to take them to carnivals or contests there, so detailed.
I have taken them to 5 county fairs. I won every ribbon that can be won at the county fairs. All right, now we're going to do this one. Uh-oh. I have over 50 ribbons now, all first place, couple of seconds and a couple of 1/3. But yeah, this is just a few of my first place ones right here. I got them handy.
What about art exhibits?
I have not been to any art exhibits. I don't even know how to do that. Let's see. Those are third places. That right there. Second place, first place, third place, honorable mention, second place. So, yes. I would love to take them to an art show, but I don't know how to do that, and I don't know how to do that. So, yeah, I don't know how to do that. But for recycled paper, this stuff is very cool. And you don't have to have a 3D printer to do it, which honestly, people say, well, 3D printing is cheap. No, it's not. Repair on your 3D printer is expensive. Buying all of the things that you need to buy to have 3D printed materials is expensive. Sure, the 3D printer isn't going to cost you a lot. You can probably get one for $100. But everything that goes with 3D printing is not cheap. My materials are the same. Elmer's glue and recycled paper. Okay, recycled paper is free. Comes right out of your kitchen. Elmer's glue, $1.50 at the dollar store. I think they're going to have to change their name, by the way. They're going to have to start calling it $1.50.
Well, to get rid of Christian Malagon.
Bye, Christian. You're stupid.
More like Mormon or moron. Enjoy the band list, Mr.
All right.
Camel today.
Now, those have to dry. See, what I've got going on right now is this is going to be the gun mount. And I suppose I should start with the starboard side. Okay, this is going to go on here like this. But I have to build the turret first. So,
Hello from Egypt.
Egypt's in. Wow, welcome to the show. I'm in Washington State in America.
They're broadcasting from the pyramids.
Well, yes and no. You're not allowed to get on the pyramids. They will shoot you.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, you're not allowed to climb them things.
Thanks for telling me, because if I would have gone over there, that's the first damn thing I would have tried to do.
Oh, yeah. You'd have become target practice. And there's nowhere for you to run. It's either up or down. And you can only go so far up and you're through. Ta-da! Right there. That's finished. So now I can go ahead and put this back in here. Uh-oh, that's just half of it. Okay, I got to put the other half in there too. Now I've been collecting round stuff for literally 16 years, you guys. Okay, so now what I need to do is I need this over here. No, that's not the right one. Okay, hold on. Put that back. And let's go with this one. Is that it? No, that's not it either. How about this one? Oh, there it is. Okay, so I have to find the size of circle that I used. There it is right there. Okay, so now I need some of this. No, not that. Not that. That'll work. I need at least 4 of these. Okay. One.
Jessica thought that was a tampon.
What?
Jessica thought that was a tampon.
Thought what was a tampon?
Whatever you showed that was round a minute ago.
Jessica, if you think this is a tampon, you need your eyes checked.
No, Mike, the stuff you were showing about 2 minutes ago.
Uh-huh. Still sticking to my story.
Ooh, the white too.
Come on. Come on. There, thank you very much. All right, so now I need... Cool thing is, I take chipboard, cardstock, and I keep making smaller and smaller pieces out of it until I can throw the little pieces away. Alrighty. And then I like these little Fiskars scissors, you guys. They come in so doggone handy. They cut this little stuff so much better than big ones. Now, these circles don't have to be perfect. They just have to be really close. Because what you're going to do is you're going to put them all together. You're going to sand them down and make them even. And then they become, 2 of them become 1. And that gives you the strength. Say that, Eddie?
1 hour.
1 hour of the show left, you guys, and I got to go. Hey, today's Friday, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
It's Friday. It's the last week of November. I start Christmas next month, you guys, which is in like 4 days. Now, at the end of Christmas, close to the end, I will be making eggshell ornaments. For all of you that want to have a cheap hobby, well, it's not as cheap as this, because you have to buy beads and sequins and things like that. Now, all of my chain that I get to build my eggshell ornaments with, I get out of thrift stores and broken jewelry chain from people. And I use that stuff to hang all the eggs. When my sister and I learned this in the back in the 60s, we had, what do they call it? That cloth tape, that you wrap presents with and stuff. They had, that's what we hung our eggs with. We also had to blow the eggs out, and you had to have scrambled eggs. Well, I learned how to cut the eggs out and drop them out whole so that I didn't have to eat scrambled eggs anymore. And so anyway, that's what I've been doing. And I found a gal that sells me quail eggs. So I'm going to do a whole series of quail eggs this year. Oh, hey, Eddie, is there any way to find out how to get NFL like stickers or pictures of the NFL teams, helmets?
Yeah. Why, you're gonna make helmets?
No. I want to put the pictures inside eggs and have the eggs colored as though it was like Green Bay or Seattle or something like that.
Oh yeah, I can get you a color of all the teams.
No, I don't need the color of the teams. I need the helmets.
Yeah, the helmet colors. The helmet designs.
Oh, all right.
Edward says I have to enjoy the last 3 days of being 17. In my opinion, the best age to be.
Yeah, they turn you into an adult at 18. But never stop learning, you guys. It's the most important thing I can teach in all of this is never stop learning.
Have you heard of Stranger Things, Mike?
I have heard of Stranger Things. I've never watched it.
It's I.
Oh, and for all you people that come in, trolls and stuff, here's the deal. If you come into my show and you get banned, you get thrown on the troll dungeon, you have to be the stupidest human on the planet. Oh, I'm just a kid. Yeah, you're a dumbass kid if you come in here and get banned, because this is a very good show and people all over the world come here and watch this show because it is good. So for all you trolls out there, you're stupid. Can't fix that. Doesn't matter how much water you pour on stupid, it stays there. It don't grow anything.
Kids these days don't have discipline. Amen.
You're right. Kids don't have any discipline. If you discipline your kids, you go to jail. And that is the most ignorant thing that they have done to this country. Kids with good discipline become good kids later on. They become good adults.
Yeah, I know a real good kid named Max.
Yeah.
He calls me anymore, but he's a real good kid.
Yeah, he is.
I'm new and I already liked you, good sir. I'm 20.
Welcome to the show. And if you would like to learn how to do this, it just takes time. I have tutorials. If you go to, all right, this is the port side. This one is the starboard side. Now, I happen to know, see, I wrote this ST for starboard at the top of this. So when I put this piece in, that it's the starboard side, I put a little dot up at the top, red like that, in pencil. Now I also know that this is the facing side, which I see, and this is also the top side, which goes on here. You have to learn how to do all of this amazing stuff on your own. They're not going to teach you, but it is building principles. All of this stuff that I'm teaching you are building principles. Now I take my thumbnail and I'm pushing it around on inside here, pushing it outward. What I'm doing is I am flaring this paper so that every time I put it in place on here, it starts fitting better and better. So I don't have to worry about parts getting inside and hanging up.
Mike, I got paddled in elementary school, and the principal dipped the paddle had holes in it, and she dipped it in water and then dipped it in sand and smacked me on my ass.
Oh, that's mean.
Oh, it hurt.
Oh yeah, no it did. I got hackboarded in school too.
Yeah, my mom told her to.
Uh-oh, what happened? Oh.
Yeah, I was pissed.
Okay, so that piece folded up. All right, now, because of that, and I know building really well, I need to fix that. We put a little bit of glue on there.
Lost Rambler brings back memories. I used to have to go out to a tree and get a very flexible stick to get spanked with. Still scares me when I hear my grandma get mad.
Oh yeah, we had willow trees. We used to get hit with willow witches, switches, not witches, willow switches. Yeah, but my dad's favorite thing was just to whip off his belt and beat me with his belt. That was pretty rough. But I tell you what, I actually learned a lot, learned how not to get in trouble. And you don't have to be this, I guess, meticulous with your building, but I want to have the absolute best builds in the world. And to do that, that means I need to manufacture things better, always better. And so I do. I continue to learn how to build better with paper. And it's been a never-ending what I'm learning, which is really cool because for many, many years I would get better at a job than the boss, and that bored me, so I quit and would go to work somewhere else. Not necessarily a wise thing to do, but I did because it's what I did. I just kept doing stuff. Okay, so see, this piece goes down on here. All right. I have to have another piece that goes inside here that is going to be the retainer ring, because this whole piece is going to turn. This becomes the turret. All right. This piece will actually slide in here. All right, so now I got to go back to this. Nope, wrong one. There it is. Okay, so, there it is, right there. Okay, so now I need to make a retainer. What is this one? Port, starboard. Get those out of the way so I don't get them mixed up.
Evil Jones sent a couple thumbs up, Mike.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Jones, for the thumbs up. I appreciate it very much.
And sent another one.
Now I need 4 of these. All right. Now I have to mark these with these 4 points, because I've got to cut the insides of these out. And so I'm going to need to be able to line up the circle template for a smaller diameter for the inside, because this is the retention ring. This ring here will be glued to the chassis part of this. All right, by gluing it to this and letting the inside ring spin, you will make a turret that will stay put. Now, that is that size, so I need to make it quite a bit smaller. Nope, that isn't small enough. That isn't small enough. Oh, that's good. Okay, so now, here's what I need to do now. I need to go across from each other like this. There. And here. And what I am doing by putting these marks on here is I am setting up so that I can put the smaller ring inside of here as accurately as I possibly can.
What is Granddad doing?
Granddad is making turrets for the Hammerhead Corvette. Nope, too big, too small, too big. Yeah, there we go. I needed a little bit smaller of a circle here because I want these to be strong enough to last forever. And one of the ways to do that is to make your retainer rings a little bit heavier. Even though they will be all glued together and glued into place, you still need a bit of structural strength. And if you make these bands too small, you will not have that structural strength. All right, this is an old FedEx box. And I just noticed that it's not sanded. So I've got to sand this paint. Even though it's biodegradable, it makes it very difficult for the glue to dry and adhere well because the paint will come off. And it'll stick to the glue, but it won't stay on the paper. So your parts will break apart. When you rough it up like what I'm doing right now, it won't do that. And just a little bit of this roughing up will make the parts work extremely well. All righty.
Owners can't wait to build his own.
What's that?
Owners can't wait to build his own.
Ah, I know. I know, Edrich. And that's Edrich. Thank you, Titan.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I bet Mike found out the hard way about the chipboard surface at GJ.
Yes, I did find out the hard way. And I can show you how I found it out.
Shaggy sent a happy poop.
Oh, thank you, Shaggy. You see this piece right here? This is Jabba's sail barge from Star Wars. these canopies for over the sail barge to keep Java from getting cooked are 2 layers. When I built these, I did not sand the paper. And when I flexed them to get this shape, they popped apart. And that was about 15 years ago that I learned about having to sand the paper.
Shaggy sent another thumbs up.
Thank you, Shaggy. Hey, Shag, how's Scooby-Doo doing? Roll.
These micro builds are awesome.
Yes, I love building the micro machines. And I've built those micro builds more than anything else. Well, to start. Okay. I built all of these to play the tabletop game. And I used them in the tabletop game regularly, like every day we played. And it was funny. What?
Shooter.
Shooter. Welcome, T90. Anyway, I started with this one. This Millennium Falcon. Wasn't very good. Didn't know what I was doing. At the end of the week, after playing with this for a week, one of the guys asked me if I could make more. And I went, well, yeah. And so I started building with paper. And I never quit. That was 16 years ago, and I am still learning more tricks to this. It all takes study, time, and dedication to this. But if you get dedicated to it, at least an hour a day, you'll be able to make museum quality pieces in 5 or 10 years. Now somebody says, 5 or 10 years, that's horrible. No, it's not. Some people spend their whole life in a job learning how to be better at it. Thank you very much, you guys. I appreciate your support, by the way. It is very important. Thank you all for your help.
No problem, Mike.
Oh, thank you, Eddie.
Looks fantastic, said John.
Thank you, Jan.
John.
Oh, John. Thank you, John. These are going to be the retainer rings for the turrets. And something I do with these, once these go into place, I will be putting around these edges and stuff, I will rub in beeswax. Because what the beeswax does is it keeps the paper from galling up. And I learned that the hard way back in 2010, 2012, somewhere in there. I built a couple of turbines, and I used old Sharpies to build the turbines. And because I did not wax them, they galled up and froze up inside, and it wouldn't turn. And the engines were all built, so you couldn't fix it.
I just joined in and I'm kind of doing the same as you, just with fabric, not paper. Anyway, those models look incredible.
Thank you very much. Yes. What are you doing with your fabric? That sounds cool. These are good fabric scissors, by the way. And this is the tedious stuff you have to do. You've got to make your parts to be able to build something. Now, I know about retention rings from working with aircraft and motorcycles, stuff like that. So this will go down inside here, and then I will glue it on top of there. And what that will do is that will allow this piece under here to continue to spin. And I can't do it now because I don't have a big enough hole in here to spin it.
When things go wrong, it's really only a problem if you don't learn from it.
Yes, that is an absolute truth. If you do not learn from your mistakes, you're going to make them again. Never stop learning, you guys. It's one of the most important things I can tell you. Now, there are no tutorials on how to do this. You have to watch what I'm doing and learn from this point on. Okay, and once these are done, I'm going to go ahead and glue these rings together because that will double their strength.
DJ said, mind you, I've made some expensive mistakes.
Yes, GJ, I get it. My mistakes are cheap compared to yours. Okay. These little Fiskars scissors, they are so good for working small parts.
If there are 4, would they quadruple the strength?
Yes, if there were 4, they would quad your strength. If you put paper in between them and made them 7, it would add more strength. But because these are just retention rings, to retain the turret in place, you don't need to do 4.
The glue has to add something to it, huh?
Yes, yes, your bonding agent, your glue, whatever it is, it does add extra strength as well.
Mike.
40 minutes to show left, you guys, and then I gotta go. I will be back Monday.
Sunday at 10 a.m.?
Now, you might be noticing something here. I put the colored paper on the top and the bottom of this. Reason being, once I take and put beeswax on this, it will stay put better on the colored side than it will on the paper side. It'll stay better over here than it will over here. And that's just part of what you have to learn how to do. It takes time to learn this. It's not something you're going to pick up quick.
Mike, you want to tell them about Sunday?
Oh, hey, everybody. I have a classroom on our Discord site. If you get a bronze, gold, or silver membership, you can go to the Discord classroom on Sundays. I have a 2-hour show on Sundays to teach you how to do stuff personally. If you have a membership, you can come to class and ask me specific questions on things you are building. And I can help you with your projects. And believe me, I can talk on welding, framing, roofing, hot rods, hot boats, custom upholstery, concrete work, and paperwork. So, if that is something you would like to do, please get a bronze membership, $2.98 a month. So basically, it's half a cup of coffee and you can come to the show and ask me specific questions on something you're building. And even if it's not paper, if you're building something else, I know a lot, and I can probably give you some good advice on it.
P90 Shooter said advice on twerking.
Advice on twerking? Practice, 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 practice. Twerky, 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 twerky. You can't twerk this. Absolutely. Yes, you can. You can twerk this. Just takes practice. All right. Those are my retention rings. So now, what I have to do, let's see, port. Now, I line these up, you guys, just like this, because now I have to go down here and I have to mark that out. Then I go over here and I grab my hole punch. And
This show he's talking about is on Sundays.
yes, the show I'm talking about is on Sundays. At 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, I do a live training show.
Tell them it's for members only, though. They gotta be members.
It's for members only. You guys, you can't just come to it because you want to. You have to become a bronze member minimum to go there. Now, the reason I'm putting a hole in these is because I have to send the fiber optic cables through them. All right, these are the guns that are going to be fiber optic in these guns. And they the fiber optics go in here, and the fiber optics go in here, and they go inside the chassis, and they will come out right up here. All right, you guys. Those are the guns. Now I got to look at these guns to see how they're made. All right, so now this is where tissue paper comes in real handy. What I am doing is, what's that, Eddie?
You want to show something, Mike? You got 400 people here.
400 people. Absolutely. I tell you what, I'll show you something I haven't shown much of. All right, everybody. Howdy. This is one of my favorite pieces right here. All right, this is a super deformed Zaku Gundam. I can change these thrusters out, make different ones. All of this is actuated.
Is that from paper?
This is from paper, absolutely. Yeah. There is plastic in this. These things right here were tooth cleaners. They made really good spikes. All right. Roller blades. These rollers are nylon rollers. The springs are real springs.
Mike, show some of the stuff you're going to be selling because there's people asking if you sell things.
I do sell stuff, you guys. Not yet, but we're getting our website up and running on paperarmy.net. On paperarmy.net, we're going to have stuff to sell. Derek is a very good woodworker. He's making these. They'll be there. All right. I've got swizzle sticks. I'm building swizzle sticks that are going to go on. We've got autographed pictures. Yeah. This will be on there for sale, although it'll be very expensive. And here's another one. This is all made out of recycled paper. It's a TIE bomber. Star Wars people know this one extremely well.
Somebody said good luck there.
Oh, thank you very much.
30 minutes.
30 minutes of show left, you guys, and I gotta go. This was a 300-hour build and over 3,000 pieces. So, if you want to buy my art, especially these big ones, don't expect to get away with it for $100 or $200. You're so not in the ballpark, they won't even let you play. All right, everybody. Here's an A10.
Coolest sent 100, Mike. 100 jewels.
Thank you for the jewels very much. This is an A-Wing from Star Wars. Now, how did I make this so accurate? I didn't use a picture on this one. Nope. I used the die-cast A-Wing. This is a 3-inch toy. I blew it up 3 times to 9 inches. And this is what I did with a 9-inch X-Wing, or A-Wing, made from a die-cast A-Wing. So, what can you do with paper? All kinds of stuff, and it is strong. I teach you how to build it accurately, structurally correct. And with that, all right, you can do all kinds of stuff with this. And if you do break it, it's paper. Just glue it back together. And it really does not matter what it is. All right?
Gobies in, Mike.
Ah, Scobie.
Pedro said a couple of 100 jewels.
Oh,
Yes.
thank you for the jewels, you guys. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you all very much. It does help the business out a lot. Very cool build this. But then again, this is a nutso build right here. This one is probably one of the most difficult ones that I ever built. General Grievous. Very hard to build this. It's a wireframe. And it makes it posable. I will never ever do this again. I do not want to do this again. Okay, back to work. All right, so now what I have to do is I have to sand these things. I'm using a very heavy 100 grit sandpaper right here to rough up the ends of these guns. What, Eddie?
He sent you a clapping seal. Last thing.
Aw, thank you very much. Awesome news.
And Edward said that you're missing the hot tamales.
Oh, missing hot tamales. Okay, you know what? We are missing hot tamales, so I better fix that. Wait a second though. I got to fill this with glue. This keeps coming apart. Okay, now that's gonna have to dry. Okay, dokie, here we go, guys. Now remember, this is kind of important here, I suppose. But get your hot tamales here, everyone. You know, yeah, hot tamales, hot off the grill. Oh, you might like them off the bobby. Okay, and you can get them out of a frying pan. They're made with corn skin. Yeah, hot tamales. You can get them out of where else? Pan, oven, grill, and bobby. Oh, that's it. Oh, in case you like candy, hot tamales are candy as well. Thank you for joining the phone show, everyone.
Tamales. Everybody's saying tamales. Yeah, you got a lot of people here, Mike.
Okay, everybody. Uh-oh. Is that the one I just did? No, that one's solid. This is the one I just did. It screwed it up. Okay. And sometimes when you're building stuff like this, I'm using fiber optics, and so I'm learning a lot about how to use fiber optics. And one of the things that I'm also knowing is if you do not rough up your plastic with heavy enough sandpaper, when you glue your paper onto this as a what would I say, to make your gun barrels look cool, it won't stick. It'll just come right off.
DJ said Mike's caring attention to his craft, his readiness to pass on his skills and knowledge, being able to hear the mods, the paper army following, all this make it the most entertaining 2 hours daily.
Oh, thank you, GJ, very much. And yes, everybody, we are trying to have the largest, may not take another 10 years, but we want the best show on YouTube, period. All right, now to do this correctly, I'm going to show you another thing, and I showed you this earlier. I'm going to mark these wherever my dots are. That is the front of whatever I'm building. So now I can put wax around here. And believe me, I bought this wax right here, this beeswax. I've had this for 16 years. As you can see, I use it all the time. Well, for 16 years, I don't have to use it much, but turn that over, turn this one over, and now I rub it onto this painted side right here. Now what this does is this will keep this paper from galling up and sticking. Who is?
Herman.
Hi, Herman. Salute, Herman. Welcome to the show. Nice to see you. Hey, Herman, I have a class on Sundays, 10 a.m. to noon Pacific Standard Time on Discord. Since you're a member, you can come there. And it's just a classroom. I'm teaching how to do this personally. Anyone that comes in and asks me questions about anything, I will even help you with motorcycles, cars, boats, houses, bridges, welding, just about you name it. I can have something that I have done in my lifetime with it. Not everything, because I haven't done everything, but I am very good at many things. People said, oh, you're jack of all trades, master of none. No, I would master a trade and I'd quit and go to work somewhere else. Okay, port and starboard. Hey. All right, this is the port ring. That goes in there like that. This one goes in on top of it like this. That's tight. That's good news. It needs to be tight. I may have to sand it down just a little bit. It's too tight. Easy enough to do. All right, because what this is these pieces in here have to spin around like that. These pieces will be glued into the body to keep it in place so that the turrets will not come off. They'll spin, but they won't fall out.
Minutes.
20 minutes of the show left, you guys, and I gotta go. I'll be back Monday. Well, I should say I'll be back Sunday. Anybody that wants to come to class, it will be 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, same as this show right here. That still is not quite going in there. So you have to work it down some more. You have to dry fit this stuff, just like what I'm doing. and get it to work flawlessly before you glue everything together.
Bye, Aaron.
Oh, bye, Aaron.
Want to type in Chinese? You talk to your mother.
Oh, yeah.
Are these Corvette parts? Herman's asking.
Yes, these are Corvette parts. These are the ear guns. Oh, and for that person who was typing in Chinese.
Yeah, I told him not to, and he continued to do it.
Oh, yeah. Well, here's the deal. Sai Jian, fool.
Guy G.
No, no, Gai Jing is nothing. Zai Jian is something.
So is Guy G.
No, it isn't.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's Japanese.
Chinese, Japanese, it's all the same.
No, it's not.
Don't eat rice. Leave it alone.
Uh-huh.
Egg foo young,
And Gai Jing, and it's anyway, never mind. Okay.
It's an outsider. You got a lot of people interested in Sunday's show.
All right, everybody. If you want to come and learn from me directly, I hold class Sundays, 10 a.m. to noon, Pacific Standard Time. You have to have a bronze membership to be able to get there, minimum. Bronze, silver, or gold. Okay, those are the retainers. All right, that's perfect. Now this piece will slide underneath it. Now here's what I have to do on top of that. I have to take this wax and I have to wax these as well. Uh-oh, did I screw up? I sure did. I goofed up, you guys. I waxed the wrong side. So, to fix that, we cross this out and we just flip it over. Starboard, there's the top. All right, I can only wax this edge because all of the guns and everything have to be glued to this. I put wax on this side, I ruined it. So we just flip it over because this is the gun mount. I have to put that on there. It has to be glued on. The guns go into this. Okay, everybody. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean up these this gun mount part of the turret so that I can get these ready to install. And if you all come back Monday, I will be working on these ear guns more because they are not anywhere near being done. And I got stuff to do this weekend. Who said that? Scobie? Nice talking to him. Hey, and if you're going to come into the Paper Army and talk smack, the collective intelligence in the Paper Army is greater than you and your entire family's going to have forever. Oh yeah, I'll show you the Star Destroyer. I've got over 20,000 hours build time, you guys. 20,000 hours, 16 years of building. This one alone took 536 hours to build it. $536, you guys. This was time consuming. And the reason it was is because I had to cut literally thousands of little tiny pieces. All of these modular units on the sides, those were all hand built and then glued in place. Because you can't build them into the body itself. It's too small work. Just like a real Star Destroyer. All the parts are built and then put into place and welded in. Well, that's exactly what I did with this.
Herman said just a few minor details.
Absolutely, Herman. Just a few. A few thousand. This was 11,390 plus pieces of paper. And that is a close estimate. It is not a Lego. You try that with a Lego and it's going to explode. Your bedroom, your front room, it'll be covered with Legos. Don't walk with your bare feet.
Insane. I'm a blacksmith 15 years in so far. I can only imagine the work it takes evil and plastic or paper.
Absolutely. Absolutely. This is probably the best buy that I have made of everything that I've used, because it saves me literally thousands of hours of work. And I have over 20, I quit counting 2 years ago or 3 years ago at 20,000 hours build time with just paper. So, am I a master at what I do? Yes, I am. Have I perfected this hobby? Yes, I have. Am I done perfecting this hobby? No, I am not. I never stopped learning since I was a kid. I am not going to stop now. I am going to continue to learn. That's why I'm putting fiber optics in, because it's a brand new way to build stuff.
Mark says, are you the guy speaking the messages, which is me, friends, family, or just work for life? I am getting interested in this hobby now.
Well, I have folks that help me with this show. Someday soon, I am hoping that YouTube makes me viral so that I can actually start paying my employees, because they're working for free right now, and I don't like that. And yes, their family. From all over the world, you guys. Grant and Natalie are from South Africa. Eddie and Miranda are from Arizona. Derek is from, where's Derek from? Minnesota. And so, you know, we got folks around the world that are doing this and learning it. And it's the cheapest hobby on the planet, you guys. I use chipboard, okay? Do not confuse this with particle board. For all you young kids out there that think chipboard is particle board you build houses with, you're wrong. Because you don't understand terminology, all right? And you say, oh, tomato. No, it's not. Cardboard is not chipboard. Chipboard is not particle board. This is free. You eat or drink the food and you get the building materials left over. You need some Elmer's glue or PVA. Shoot, these pieces right here, this is just a grocery store bag.
All right, Mike, you got 10 minutes. You want to read?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Howdy everyone. Welcome to another episode of The Phone Show. It's almost over. I'll be back Monday. For all you that have memberships, I will hold class Sunday, 10 a.m. to noon Pacific Standard Time. Please come in and ask me questions about stuff you're building. I will absolutely help you out. Absolutely. I got family members all over the planet. I have met some of them personally. What grocery stores still use paper bags? IGA, Independent Grocers Association. Walmart. You can get them at Walmart. All you got to do is request paper bags. And this is just a tiny amount of what I have. I've been saving these paper bags for literally the past 5 years. I've got 3 stacks. Oh my goodness sakes. Anyway, wow. I've been saving these. I get them, put them in here, save them. I got them in the fifth wheel too. And then I just cut them up.
Jim's in, and he's a paper mechanical engineer here.
Who is it?
Tim,
Oh, Tim. Oh, you're a mechanical engineer. Hey, Tim, you can tell all these guys. I've got over 20,000 hours build time with just paper. Does that qualify me as a paper engineer? And also, oh, what is that? No, there. Oh, okay. Fixed it, coach. I've been building all my life.
Mike, I said I've got over 20,000 hours modding for Mike.
No, you don't. Nice try though, Eddie. That's very good, but no, because I've only been doing this show for 4 years. I got most of my 20,000 hours before I started doing this show. So we can't use that, Eddie. That's a poor term. But then again,
Says I would like to get you involved in a project.
who said that?
Tim,
Tim. Okay, Tim, what kind of project are you considering for that? And I suppose Eddie does have 20,000 hours of time with me, because we spend a lot of time after the show as well. So, granted, Eddie does have 20,000 hours working with me. Because, Tim, I don't have a whole lot of time to be able to do other stuff. Well, Kevin, welcome to the show. Yeah, I use plastic bags to save the trees. Now it's quit using plastic bags and save the whales. Oh, all right, Tim. Yeah. And if it has to do with fiber optics, I'm getting better at it. I'm learning. This is only my 3rd piece. Hey, Oz, have you got brain damage or something? Because if this looks like plastic to you, you have brain damage, my friend. I'm sorry. Go see a specialist. I should make goose. Hey, Scobie, when are your gooses going to start laying eggs? I'd like to come back over to your place and visit and teach you how to do egg ornaments. Well, Oz, this is a good place for you to get better. Start learning how to do this out of plastic. Paper. Everything that I build with is paper, recycled out of my kitchen. Tim, I'm in Washington State. Thank you, Eddie. This fancy thing is going to be a Hammerhead Corvette from Star Wars. Yes, but I don't have time to do a paper helmet. You'll have to learn how to do this, and you do the paper helmet. Where's the Halo car? It's right here. Master Chief is shooting bad guys right now. It is all done. Yes, paper set of armor would be very cool. You're going to have to make it for me. Independent suspension. Yeah. I got these springs and tires and wheels from an old toy. The most hours I put into a project is the Star Destroyer, 536 hours. And that could be, it could have been 600 hours, but I think 530 is very close. Thank you all for coming to the phone show. Thank you for sharing me with others and putting up likes. Thank you for following me and setting up notifications so you can make it back Monday. The Jaeger, yes, Gypsy Danger from Pacific Rim. Yeah, that'd be a tough build. It really will. I'd like to do it, but it's not winning in the votes. Anybody that goes to paperarmy.net, you can vote for the fan build next year. Arbish, thank you very much. I'll be back Monday. Same time, 2 hours earlier than right now. Thank you, Dawson. Very much. Thank you. Absolutely, Muhammad. Thank you for coming to my phone show. I'll be back Monday, you guys. For all of y'all that aren't members, I'll be back Monday 2 hours earlier. And I've been doing this show now for, well, in January, I'll be starting 5 years of live. And so it's been fun. And it's because of you folks that it's made it that much fun. There is no closing date to the fan build. The fan build will close when I start it. This build right here is probably going to take 3 or 4 months to build, which means December, January, February, March. I would say sometime in March, I will be starting the fan build. Oh, thanks, Titan. Yes, Eddie?
2 minutes.
2 minutes.
Yes, sir.
Arsh? I don't understand. Oh, yeah. I still don't understand, Arsh. The sentence structure, I'm not following. Anyway, you guys, thank you all for joining and for following me. That's a kind of cool thing to do. We're trying to get to 100K followers. We're getting there. It's helping. Turrets. Turrets are always fun to build. There's many different ways to make them. This channel is about using recycled paper to build amazing toys or amazing artwork. This is all made out of recycled paper, a recycled old toy. But yeah, and I've built some very amazing things out of recycled paper. Thank you, Mohammed. I agree. Your first time? You caught the end of the show, Jose. I'll be back Monday, 2 hours earlier. Jose, if you follow me and set up notifications, it'll let you know when I go live. Thank you, Arish. Thank you very much. Thanks, Shooter. So are you. Hey, for any of you that have a bronze, silver, or gold membership, Sunday, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., just like this show right here. I mean, 10 a.m. to noon. I will be doing a live school. Hope to see you there. And anybody that wants to come to the show, that's the best way to do it, honestly. Get a bronze membership, less than a cup of coffee. Okay, everybody, I want you to have a very good weekend. Respect the danger. Stay out of trouble if you can. I will be back Monday, 2 hours earlier than right now. If you follow me and set up notifications, it will let you know when I'm live. I've been doing this for 4 years now. Start my 5th year in January. Salute. Paper Army around the world. Y'all deserve it. It's tough. Let's remember something very important. Does not matter what you are. Doesn't matter where you are. Well, does not matter who you are. Doesn't matter what color you are. And it doesn't matter what religion you are either. We all live on the third rock from the sun. It makes us all human beings. How about if we start being better to fellow human beings? Love your country. Just don't hate your neighbor. You don't need to. We can make this world work. But we have to have the power of the spoken word. Take care, Paper Army.